it's hard not to love this shake, rattling, rolling girl, you know, and all her beauty, you know. Hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eve right here, and I'm on my Panigale R for the first time in a long time, and there's a good reason for that, huh? Last year I took my Panigale in for service, and they discovered that it suffered from engine porosity, and it was leaking oil, yeah? And so Ducati had to replace the engine under warranty, and it was like 1 week left on my 2-year warranty on this beast. And so it was great timing that it was discovered. And Ducati replaced the engine. They had the motorcycle for over 3 months, and they finally delivered it in late November. But by then, it was the end of riding season in the Midwest for the most part. Well, it was too cold to ride. I still did some occasional riding, but not on this bike. So this is really my first time riding it since I got it back. And the bike feels strong as ever. You know, I had the Brentune ECU flashed last year, and that definitely made the bike a lot faster, gave it a lot more mid-range, and it made the quick shifter work even better. So this bike is exactly how I remember it. And these gorgeous LED lights are brilliant. They illuminate the road. I mean, these things must be the low beams. I mean, I suspect they're at least 4,000 lumen, and there are 2 of them, so that's a total of 8,000 lumen. Yeah, and on high beam, they're just blasting on high beam. And why is it, guys? Why is it that I always get stuck at this godforsaken railroad track crossing all the time? You know? Oh, the horn is loud for the truck, for the train. Let's see if we can hear it. There it is. There she is. That's a train, all right. That's a train, fellers. That's a good thing my brakes are working. That train is flying. I don't really like getting this close, because if one of those containers jumps the track, it's going to bounce right on top of 650 Eve. And that would suck, don't you think? I mean, I'm strong and all, but I can't do anything about a container full of Samsung LED TVs or Russian whores falling on my head. From a derailed train track. I mean, come on. But yeah, you know, being a train engineer is a very interesting profession. One of my good buddies. If you guys think that everybody's my good buddy, but no, really, I do have a good buddy that drives a train. He's an engineer, and he drives it out west, in the upper west, western states, and he's told me he sees some ridiculous things, man, on his routes. I mean, he sees animals cut in half by the trains. He sees hobos trying to jump on the train as it's traveling at 70 miles an hour, and somehow they've perfected the skill of doing that, and they can actually jump aboard a moving train. Don't ask me how. I mean, I'm not a hobo yet. If I keep buying these freaking motorcycles, eventually I will be a hobo, but for right now, I don't know how they do it. But this is a long-ass train. I mean, I'm going to do some research. I've been meaning to do it for a while. What powers these damn things? I read somewhere that a locomotive engine uses 1 gallon of fuel per mile. That's oh, there we go. That's a lot. Oh, I thought it was done. It's not done. Okay, great. But I better start this bike, because these folks behind me, they get really impatient. When the train finally passes, if you're not ready to go, they will push you through the tracks to get you going. And also, if you don't go quickly, when this train goes, there, it's gone now. Sometimes another train comes from the opposite direction, and then you get a what they call a double whammy, and that sucks. It's a work night. It's a Wednesday, and it's like 10-something, 10:30 maybe. I just returned from the gym, and I'm out riding a motorcycle. Why? Because I'm addicted. I'm addicted to riding motorcycles. I admit, I love this sport. I love riding motorcycles. So hey, you got me. I'm convicted. It is a passion for me. It's something that I've always enjoyed. How did I get started in riding motorcycles? It's quite simple. Well, my sister, as Lord Vader would say, my sister.
So, you have a twin sister.
She had a moped when we were younger. And it was beautiful. This moped was blue. It was gorgeous. My mom bought it for her for getting honor roll in school. And she would ride this moped to work at an ice cream parlor every day. And I would see my sister riding her moped. And at the time I was 10 years old, but I was tall and lanky. I was probably 6'3" at 10 years old, and I weighed all of 120 pounds. So I would sneak out and ride my sister's moped every night. And my brother, I had an older brother, and he would get pissed off. He would say, dude, it's unsafe. You don't have a license. You're going to get arrested and beaten by the cops. Don't do it. And I said to him, okay, I won't do it. And then the next day, I did it. So after sneaking my sister's moped, my brother got fed up, and he slashed the tires, I kid you not, on the moped so that I wouldn't be able to ride it. And what did I do? I went out, I raked leaves, I worked odd jobs, and I got the moped tire replaced. I rode it for 3 days, and my brother slashed it again. I got the tire fixed, he slashed it again. That happened about 3 times, and finally I said, frost it. And just gave it up. But I made a promise to myself that one day, when I was old enough to actually ride a moped or a motorcycle, that I would. And that's how 650 Eve got started on 2-wheel vehicles. Yeah. It's hard not to love this shake, rattling, rolling girl, you know, and all her beauty. You know? I mean, she's definitely a looker. I dare say the Ferrari of motorcycles. Yeah. But now, I'm going to ride her home and put her back in the garage. Until next time. Until my next enjoyable moment with her. Until the next time we do some dancing in the dark. Well, these brakes are really great on this bike.